Hi guys, and welcome to episode 7 of COVID-19 cocktails. I'm feeling a little bit meh today because I was supposed to have been leaving for my cruise today. I should technically right now be drunk on a cruise, not making cocktails in my walk-in pantry. Anyhow, the end of the last video, I wasn't sure which cocktail I was going to do tonight. I am going to do a Singapore Sling. Now, I have actually, until today, I had not had a Singapore Sling, or I'd certainly not made a Singapore Sling. I had a Singapore Sling in Singapore. How many times can you say Singapore? Anyhow, so I had started this video earlier today when my daughter was still up. I got right to the end and she busted into this pantry, which I didn't lock, but I mean, it's a pantry. So anyway, I drank what I'd already made and I've had to wait a couple of hours until she's gone to bed, and the effects of that one had worn off. Anyway, so as you can imagine, a Singapore Sling comes from Singapore, from I think it's a restaurant or a club called Raffles. That's where it originated back in the early 1900s. There's a few different variations of it. This one I'm trying to stick to pretty similar to what you would get when you're over there. There's some very basic ones, but they don't really taste the same. I don't know this because I haven't had them, but reading the ingredients, they're not similar, or they're similar, but they're not the same. The only thing that's missing from this one is the Benedictine. It's very expensive, and for the small amount that you would use in this, it's probably not worth it for something you're going to do at home. Anyway, so this is a gin-based cocktail. There's actually quite a lot of elements to it, so I'm not going to bring them all up and explain them like I normally would. I'm just going to make it pretty much so this video doesn't go for too long. So I'm going to start with my shaker with ice. So this is a shaken cocktail. We will start with gin. As I said, it's a gin-based cocktail, so this, it's got more gin in it than anything else. So 45 mils, which is a shot and a half of gin. Where's the middle? There it is. So gin. And then 15 mils of cherry brandy. Actually, 30 mils of cherry brandy. So 45 mils of gin, 30 mils of cherry brandy. Now, normally you would do 7.5 mils of triple sec and 7.5 mils, which is like a quarter shot of the Benedictine. Instead, I'm just going to do a 15 ml shot of triple sec. So Benedictine is apparently like a herbal type spirit. So not too dissimilar, I reckon, to gin. I don't know, I've never had it before, and it's $80 a bottle. I'm not buying that. All right, so 45 mils of gin, 30 mils of cherry brandy, 15 mils of triple sec, 15 mils of grenadine. So this is really just for the color. This is a non-alcoholic, pretty much just a cordial, really. But it's quite popular in a lot of colourful drinks. So it's about 15 mils of lime juice, depending on how juicy your limes are. Now, if you want to get more juice out of your lime, roll it with a firm palm. So when I squeezed the lime before, I got about 15 mils out of that one lime. So I'm just going to do one lime again. Oh, shoot. So is anyone else like totally over it? I'm totally over it. It's very difficult. Like, today is my day off and I'm looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. But it's quite difficult to be home on your day off and trying to do all your normal day off stuff with a shadow all day. All right, so a splash of bitters, not too much. And 120 mils of pineapple juice. So I'm just going to tell you those ingredients again. 45 mils of gin, 30 mils cherry brandy, 15 mils of triple sec, 15 mils of grenadine, 1 lime, splash of bitters, and 120 mils of pineapple juice into a shaker with ice. Now let's see if the lid fits on this stupid one. I will one day buy a new one of these. I don't even know where the lid's gone to this now. Well, there it is. Righto. So if this goes everywhere, lucky I'm wearing a black shirt, not a white one. So shake that up. That's enough shaking. Oh, I can't get the bloody lid off. Oh my gosh. Got it. Okay, there's all sorts of different cups you can put this in. This normally goes into one of those, they're like the martini glasses, but like curved edge. I don't have one of those, but it looked quite pretty in this one before. So I'm just going to pour it into here. I find this is quite attractive without needing to put any sort of garnish on top. I think you can put like a cherry and pineapple on a stick across the top. That would be something that you can. Oh, so you normally, so depending on how much you get in your glass, you would top up with a soda water. All right, so that is a Singapore Sling. It's really, really nice. Very, very pretty color. A little bit sweet. The lime just sort of cuts through a bit. It's quite nice. Okay, so on the next video, I think I might do a Long Island iced tea. That's my favorite go-to cocktail. I have a very funny story about that. It's very late now. I'm very, very tired, but I had to do this tonight because I'm on call for the next 3 nights. Anyway, so Long Island iced tea has no tea in it. We'll do that one next time. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Good night.